Just before we start this video, I want to tell you guys I'm going to be doing a Q&A in about 2 weeks' time. So feel free to ask me some questions on my social media, including Twitter, Facebook, and on any YouTube video between now and the upload, which will be in about 2 weeks' time in order to get questions. Hope you enjoy the video. Hello there guys and welcome, it's Niran here and today it is time for another episode of FIFA 14 Aston Villa Career Mode. Today we are going to be going through episode 32 of the Career Mode, getting towards the depths and the end now of the transfer window and playing a game in the Champions League qualifying stage against Malmo. That'll be the second leg after drawing the first leg 1-1 and playing a Barclays Premier League game against our bogey team, our nemesis from last season, West Ham. Bar Crystal Palace, because they were a bit of a nemesis as well. We're just going to start off though with the table from last episode, because I didn't really have time to show at the end, but we are actually top with the only team to have a 100% record after 2 games, which is madness. We ourselves find ourselves there on 6 points. We've got Spurs, Man City, Everton and Arsenal on 4. We've got Man U, West Brom, Liverpool, who we beat last episode in the Barclays Premier League, Hull, Southampton as well there, and Stoke, I think, on 3 yet. And then we moved down Swansea with a horrible start to the season. They've had a -5 goal difference from 2 games there, down at the bottom of the table. The only teams who have lost both games and they're joining them in the relegation zone are Wigan, newly promoted, and Newcastle with another newly promoted team just in front of them. They're Leicester in 17th. But seeing as nothing happened between last episode and this game, I thought, well, I might as well just go into the first game of the episode. I'm sure you guys will like and enjoy that, seeing the gameplay get straight away. Just to remind you, we are playing the Swedish team Malmo FF in the qualifying round of the Champions League. We drew the last leg, the first leg, away in Sweden, 1-1, and this is the team that will be starting. Kyriakos Papadopoulos getting his full debut in the team alongside Vlaar at centre-back and Klein and Loughton being the full-backs. Then we've got Grenier, Westwood and Delph in central midfield as well. So it's a pretty strong team, to be quite honest, and I think as far as the wingers are concerned, it was Juricic making his first start, I do believe, actually, for the team. Correct me if I'm wrong, with Bruma and Benteke up front, but Bruma picking up the ball in the 9th minute, giving it back to Benteke. What a ball over the top, and what a finish. Literally, yet another early goal. I think, literally, last episode there were 2 early goals, because Malmo got one in the 8th minute last episode, and then we got one in like the 3rd minute against Liverpool. And we've got an 8th minute / 9th minute goal. Bruma there with a great ball over the top for Benteke and a great first time finish past the Malmo goalkeeper to make it 2-1 on aggregate to us. And then literally from the kickoff, Bruma there gets the ball from Benteke, who intercepted, and what a long shot that is. The goalkeeper has to tip it wide from the resulting corner. Delph in for Benteke, and it's 2-0. Literally 2 goals in 2 minutes, because that was the 11th minute there for Benteke. Great cornering from Fabian Delph. It would usually be Grenier actually on corner duty. I'm not sure why Delph was taking it, but the outswinging corner in for the Belgian Christian Benteke, and a magnificent header into the far corner there to make it now 3-1 on aggregate. But Malmo were not over there yet even, because after a great bit of skill from that Malmo player, we managed to win the ball back, but he managed to scramble it towards goal, but could only hit the side netting. About 15 minutes later, Bruma's set through, and a great save there from the Malmo goalkeeper, one-on-one from the finesse shot. But here, Forsberg going forward and forcing a great save from Zila. It's cleared away, but from the resulting corner, it's in for Ivo Pekalski. Not really picked up. He turns Vlaar too easily and blasts it into the bottom corner past Ron Robert Zila in the 35th minute to now make it 3-2 on aggregate. If they levelled it up, they would go through on away goals. So we really need to shore up the ship in terms of defending. Here's a great turn, though, from Ivo Pekalski. One of the few players I know from Malmo, and Gilo and Hamad as well, who scored in the first leg. But a great bit of defending there, I think, from Ron Vlaar. It was time for us to go forward. Benteke and Grenier with a nice little bit of play. Grenier sending it out wide for Bruma with a nice through ball. Now Grenier and Benteke are going to try and get into the area, though. But a nice Ronaldo chop in from Bruma, but he shoots just wide of the far post. But just a few minutes later, Filip Juricic take a bow, because on the 60th minute, great celebration as well, after a clearance from Malmo, who really didn't deserve this actually. They were playing really well, but after a bit of a lackadaisical clearance, if that's even a word, Bruma cushioning it down for Juricic, and he curls it first time. Well, no, not first time, on the half volley into the top corner. What a bit of play that was. But we weren't over there. We wasn't over there. I keep getting that phrase mixed up. But Klein cutting inside, giving it to Benteke, and a nice little ball for Delph, who somehow holds off the defender, and he blasts it in to add to the woes of Malmo to make it 4-1 in this game, 5-2 on aggregate. That was it. Sealed the deal. Benteke with a nice ball. I don't know how Delph with his small frame managed to hold off that Malmo defender. If I was the defender, I'd have been calling BS on that. But in the 70th minute, that did make it 4-1. Just 4 minutes later, though, Malmo went forward, not giving up again. Hamad there finding Rexiepi, I think. I don't know how the heck you pronounce that. In acres of space to volley straight at Zila. Juricic then stealing it off the defender there in the 85th minute, but forcing a good save from the Malmo keeper. And in injury time, Rexiepi again going forward and forcing yet another save from Zila. From the resulting corner, Malmo would get another chance, blocked on the line there from Ashley Westwood and claimed by Zila. And that would literally be the last action of the game, because we would win 4-1. Really exciting game, actually. Malmo, I don't know whether they deserve to win, but I think they deserve to get more out of the game. I don't think they deserve to. I think that scoreline was flattering to ourselves. I don't particularly think we deserved to win the game by 3 goals, especially with the chances that Malmo had. We were more clinical in the end. Malmo certainly had their chances, but Benteke would get man of the match. Good rating as well from Zila and Papadopoulos on his debut. Delph, Grenier and Bruma getting good ratings, as well as Juricic, who should have got a good rating just for that goal alone. What a goal that was. Just confirming a transfer here, just some more centre-half depth. If you're forgetting what's going on here, but Romagnoli and Kaan Ayhan of Schalke decided to make offers for a season-long loan with a future fee. Kaan Ayhan was 1 million and Romagnoli was 2 million, but I decided to go with Romagnoli because he's got much better potential. But look at this. Look at this. Just to add to the carnage that we've got already of the England job offer, we've now got the Dutch job offer as well, the Netherlands. And now I don't know what the heck to go with. So please vote in the comments section to say whether I should go with England or whether I should go with Holland. Personally, I feel I should go with England. Mainly for patriotism. No, not for patriotism at all. But I think they've got a more exciting young, young bank of talent like Ward-Prowse, Shaw, Zaha. All those players. I think they're a little bit more exciting than what the Dutch have to offer in youth. I don't particularly know, to be honest. But I suppose the Dutch have got some good players like Adam Meyer and stuff. But anyway, going into the second game of this episode, which is against West Ham, our complete and utter bogey team from last year. I think we lost 4-2 to them early on in the year, and then drew against them late on in the year. So it was a horrific time we had against West Ham, just because they've got such an aerial threat going forward, and Andy Carroll is so OP on this game. It's so hard to play against them. We would be looking for an early goal, and Benteke would put through Grenier, a great little volley, looping over the goalkeeper. Great save, but it would only fall as far as Roda. And would you believe it? Yet another early goal. We couldn't get early goals to save our lives in Season 1, but suddenly we're scoring them all over the show. Unfortunately, the replay lagged out a little bit. It was a great bit of play from Roda getting forward, but West Ham were not giving in, and Matt Jarvis played through a great ball. I think it was from Collison or Nolan or Noble, someone like that. Great ball that was, but Grenier would then play Benteke through in the 18th minute. He would put the ball into the box for Juricic, and what a save that was onto the bar from the goalkeeper. Benteke, though, getting in the rebound. Again, the goalkeeper getting something like that. That was some great play from the goalkeeper. Really deserved to keep that one out, but it was Benteke's 4th goal in the Premier League this season. Juricic deserving to get the goal, but what a save that was onto the bar. And yet again, the goalkeeper getting something on it, but not quite enough to keep it out this time. Great bit of play from Benteke. Nice little finish, actually, on the sort of scissor kick volley. But that made it 2-0 in the first 20 minutes against our arch nemesis. And Fabian Delph would go forward again, cutting it back for Benteke. A nice little fake there, getting the space to get the shot away on his left foot, but a great save from the goalkeeper. But in the 52nd minute, things happened that we feared. And Andy Carroll from the corner, great bit of aerial threat, great bit of aerial play in the air, as aerial threat and aerial play usually is. That's by the by. But Andy Carroll with a nice smart finish in acres of space. Unfortunately, I was flicking to the wrong defender and just got myself in a bit of a tiz in terms of trying to block that shot. He ended up in acres of space to make it 2-1 to half the deficit that West Ham were facing. But Nathaniel Klein almost scoring a peach of a goal from a cross there, having to be tipped over the bar from the West Ham goalkeeper. West Ham would go forward, and to be honest, they dominated the 20 minutes prior to this. So the sort of for about 55 minutes to 75 minutes, they completely dominated. But then we started to go forward. As you can see, a bit of a melee, but from the original free kick that West Ham had, we went forward. Benteke giving it to Westwood, a nice first-time ball over the top for Zachariah Backley, a nice touch and then a half volley. But the goalkeeper was up to the challenge. A little bit later on, Agbonlahor, though, who came on late on, feeding in Benteke, and another good save from the West Ham goalkeeper, who was doing a great job and was unfortunate to be beaten for a 3rd time, because from the resulting corner, Fabian Delph yet again putting in a great corner, outswinging corner for Christian Benteke to get his noggin on it to make it 3-1 and to put the game beyond any sort of doubt. Again, really, this was a flattering scoreline, to be honest, because in the second half, West Ham were great. an odd effort there, I think, from Winston Reed, someone like that, over the top bicycle kick, sorry, attempt there. I think it took a deflection, ended up looping in the air, and Zila had to deal with it. That was pretty much the last action of the game. We ended up winning the game 3-1, so a 4-1 win against Malmo and a 3-1 win against our arch nemesis West Ham in the Barclays Premier League. Pretty good going for me. Benteke yet again getting man of the match with an 8.9. Good ratings again for Papadopoulos, Roger Delph, and Clement Grenier, who was substituted late on for Ashley Westwood. Bonglahor, I think, also came on. But having a look now at how the table stands at the end of the episode, we maintain our 100% record on 9 points with a plus 7 goal difference, which was our real Achilles heel last season, the goal difference, but it's good this season. Man City find themselves second on 7 points from Liverpool, West Brom and Southampton getting good starts, from a Spurs, Man U and Arsenal down towards the relegation zone. Reading in 16th, from a Fulham in 17th, just outside the relegation zone on goal difference or goals scored or something like that. Leicester there on 1 point in the relegation zone in front of their fellow newly promoted side Wigan, and Swansea still yet to gain a single point there, down on -6 goal difference. But nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like and subscribe if you did, and comment about enjoying it if you enjoyed it that much. Don't forget to leave questions for the Q&A and a vote for who I should go for in the international job offers. So if you have a good day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.